Namaste and welcome. This practice will help you breathe better. Pranayama is a set of breathing techniques that help us expand the vital life force known as prana. Pranayama may be used to focus the mind in order to prepare it for meditation. According to Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, pranayama is a preparatory practice required prior to the more advanced techniques of pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses, dharana, concentration, and dhyana, meditation, leading to the ultimate stage of samadhi, enlightenment. We'll start just by laying on the back. So recline onto your back, and you can lift up the knees. And we're going to begin just with diaphragmatic breathing. So there's a chance to just relax the abdomen as you inhale and let it expand, and then to empty the breath on the exhale from top to bottom. You may wish to put your hand on your abdomen to feel this movement up and down as you breathe in and out. Or if you have a weighted sandbag or a heavy pillow or blanket, you could put that across the abdomen also and have a little bit of weight to resist your diaphragmatic breath. That will train the diaphragm and strengthen it. Then you'll notice that natural rise in the abdomen as you inhale, and a sinking down as you exhale. Take complete breaths, finishing one inhalation before starting the next exhalation, but not creating any significant pause in between the breaths. So one breath can just melt into the next. Now, please extend the left leg onto the mat and then hug the right knee into the chest. So you're stretching out through the sole of the left foot and relaxing the arms on the inhalation so your breath is not impeded or restricted. And then exhaling, draw the knee closer, tightening the tummy to the spine. Relaxing the abdomen on the inhalation, let it expand to its full capacity. And then exhaling all the air from top to bottom, squeezing the navel in. Set the right foot back down onto the mat and open the right knee to the side, like tree pose, the sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Then reach up over the head with the arms, take a long stretch through the bottom left leg, press that sole away, the palms, the fingertips the opposite way. Great. And then relax the arms down and switch legs. Hug the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg. And take complete breaths here, relaxing the arms on the inhale so the abdomen can expand, and contracting on the exhale, knee to chest, navel to spine. That's right. Great. Then set down that foot and open the left knee to the side with the knee bent. Good, that's right. Reach up once more over the head with the arms lengthened through the bottom leg. Stretch through the fingertips, a full body stretch. And then release the arms down. Hug both knees into the chest. Tuck the chin around the back. And you can start rocking back and forth. And eventually rock yourself up to seated. And here's where a folded blanket or a dense cushion can give you a little height, where we're going to practice Nadi Shodhana. Nadi Shodhana. Actually, I want to begin with Ujjayi breath. So, Ujjayi is the victorious breath that you'll feel in the back of the throat. You're going to constrict the glottis in the throat a little bit, so your breath will be felt in the back of the neck and throat. You inhale and exhale through the nose, creating a soft hissing or sound that's really only audible to yourself. Inhale, reaching up through the crown of the head. And exhale, pressing down through the sitting bones, contracting the navel to the spine. By constricting the back of the throat somewhat, it helps you to lengthen the breath and slow it down. Now please twist and cross the left hand to the right knee. Look over the right shoulder and give your head a slow turn, circling, and then circling the opposite way. Now some practices, all right, release that, twist and turn to the opposite side, right hand to the left knee. Some practices, like Ashtanga practice, will ask you to maintain that Ujjayi breath throughout the practice. I'm not asking you to do that. And come back to the center. Walk the hands forward, tiptoe out in front so you can fold over the hips and come to the front of the sitting bones. Now inhale and roll the shoulders up. And sit again vertically. Crown of the head over the sitting bones. The lower back drawing in. The inner body bright, and the shoulders wide and relaxed. And then now we can practice Nadi Shodhana. The reason I wanted Ujjayi breath first is because some people combine the Ujjayi constriction of the throat with their alternate nostril breathing. But if this is your first time, just do the alternate nostril breathing. So we make a mudra actually with the hands thumb is touching the first two fingers are folded into the palm. Here we are. And then the thumb and the last two fingers will alternately open or close one nostril at a time. Okay, so Nadi Shodhanam. This is the alternate nostril breathing. First, we need good posture. So we're sitting up straight, rolling the shoulders back, and keeping the chin level. Sometimes the head gets heavy and starts to droop down. So remember to keep the head upright and lift the hand to the face, not the face down to the hand. And we'll hold the mudra and breathe in to fill your lungs fully. The top of the inhale, close the left nostril and slowly exhale through the right, count to 4. Inhale right, count to 4 again. The top of the inhale, switch and exhale left, count to 4. Inhale, same count. And then switch at the top of the inhale, start again. Now, if you feel comfortable with this pattern, you can constrict in the throat as you did in Ujjayi. And this may cause your count to increase to 5 or 6. And then you're ready, release the hands, breathe normally. And get a sense of the balance between the right and left nostrils. This alternate nostril breathing is effective to help regulate and balance both breathing channels. Please come around to kneeling position, table pose. And yes, we are going to do asana as well as pranayama. And we'll start with just some cat and cow to awaken the spine. Inhale, looking up, lift the sitting bones, arch the back. And exhale, look down, tuck in the tummy, and round the back. So we inhale to sway back cow. And exhale to angry cat back. Taking enough time for each breath to complete one at a time. Next, we're going to twist and take the right arm, lift it up. Thread the right arm under the left, tuck the chin, and bring the right shoulder down. Press the outer right arm into the floor, twist, and look up through the left armpit, stretching the back of the neck and shoulder. So twisting poses and forward bends are going to tend to make breathing more difficult. So we really are going to rely on the diaphragm to move the air. All right, release, inhale, lift the right shoulder up. Back to table pose. Good. Sweep up the left arm. Inhale, expand. And exhale, thread the left arm under. Tuck the chin. And come on to that left shoulder. Twist the shoulder, stacking the right shoulder over the left. And work with gradually increasing the stretch in that outside shoulder, neck. Notice if you need to relax that twist a little to inhale. And deepen the twist on the exhale. And release and lift that shoulder up. Inhale to table pose. Now keeping the hips above the knees, start to walk the hands forward to puppy dog. Scoop the chest through the arms, but keep pressing down through the finger pads so the armpits will lift up and the back of the neck widen, the shoulders stay broad. Each exhale, pull the navel to the spine to deepen that back bend. So you have sort of a ski jump in the lower back. That's the way. Inhale and lift back up. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Okay. Curl the toes under and lift up the knees and start to walk the dog. Walking one leg straight and then the other. Letting your hips move around, your shoulders, whatever organic movement comes to mind. Remembering that arch in the lower back that you had in puppy dog. And you can release down onto the knees and sit back to the heels. Thunderbolt. Roll the shoulders up and back. And then root down through the toenails. So the feet are very strong and active to keep the ankles aligned and drawing in the shins and the ankles in towards the midline. All right. From here, step the right foot forward to low lunge. Move the left knee back if needed, but keep the right knee above the right ankle. Good. And press down through the legs. Lift the hands up to the front knee. And engage through the hips and pelvis to provide stability. And with that, lift the arms. Relax the shoulders. Inhale to the fingertips. Exhale down through the hips and legs, strengthening them again. Deepening the thigh stretch here. All right, one more breath. And lower the hands down. Keep the left fingertips on the floor. Windmill the right arm back up and twist to gaze up to that. Yes, great. That's it. Inhale, expanding the chest, widening the fingers. Exhale, tightening through the core, the hips, and the pelvis. Excellent, good. Release the right hand down and step the right foot back. And switch sides, step the left foot forward to low lunge. Left knee above left ankle. And then we'll see if we can move that right knee back an inch, or maybe a smidgen. Lift the hands up to the front knee and provide the muscular energy for stability, steadiness, so that your breath can be more easeful, the mind steady and calm, the breath fluid and rhythmic, inhaling, expanding, exhale, contracting. So the breath becomes a co-creator of the pose, that your pose is dynamic, fluid. Prana can flow into every nook and cranny, every pore. And slowly lower the hands down. The right fingertips to the mat, windmill the left arm up, and open the chest, stack the shoulders, lengthen the neck, and breathe. And slowly lower the left hand down. Step the left foot back. Let's come to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift up the knees. The feet are separated about hip distance apart. The fingertips are clawing strongly into the mat. Soften the knees as you inhale, lift the sitting bones. And on the exhale, press the heels down, stretch forward through the arms. Continue that rhythm of relaxation on the inhale and extension on the exhale. That's great. Powerful hands. Excellent job. Lower the knees down and rest. All right, next we're coming to stand. So we'll walk up to the hands, lift up the back, and widen the feet a little more than hip distance. Bend the knees so the hands can rest there on the knees. Keeping the shoulders back, the spine straight. There's going to be flexion and extension with each breath. On the inhalation, arching the lower back, and on the exhalation, rounding, tucking the tailbone. So this flexion and extension in the sacrum, the rocking and motion of the hips and sacrum is called nutation. Now as you exhale, start to draw in through the lower belly, the navel, and then the upper abdomen. Relax the upper abdomen, the navel, and then the lower belly on the inhale. So there's a progressive contraction starting at the bottom and working its way up to the base of the rib cage, and then a progressive relaxation from the base of the rib cage back down through to the pelvic floor. This is Agni Sara. Teaching us to apply Mula Bandha and then Uddiyana Bandha. You can try adding that Ujjayi breath. Last one. And roll the back up and step to the front of the mat for half sun salute. Okay, so I'll face you. And we'll take the arms, sweep them up. Inhale, the palms touch. And exhale, draw the palms down the midline. Fold forward, bend the knees, touch the mat. Inhale, hands to knees, and roll the shoulders back so the back is flat. Then exhale and fold over straight legs, a deeper forward bend. Soften the knees to come up, press the feet down, lift the arms, lift the heart. And exhale, rest the arms. We're repeating that. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the arms, Tadasana. Exhale, relax. Pause. And now on the next inhale, sweep up again. Big breath in and long, even breath out as you fold forward. Inhale up halfway. And then exhale, fold to a deep forward bend. Inhale and come all the way back up. And the palms touch. And exhale, rest the arms to your side. Now, pyramid pose, step the right foot back halfway. Face the hips to the front of the mat. And bend the left knee, bring the hands forward to the knee to start with a flat back. Okay, so the head of the arm bones lift up into the shoulders, the shoulder blades wrap down onto the back, away from the ears. And then as you exhale, start to straighten the front knee, slide the hands farther down the shin. Over a series of breaths, you can bring the hands deeper to a set of blocks or fingertips to the floor. And you can always soften the front knee on the inhale to check your alignment of the hips, shoulders, and then deepen the stretch on the exhale, hugging the muscles to the bone and tightening the tummy. All right, bend the front knee, move the right foot back to the ball of the right foot into a lunge. Keep the right hand down, sweep the left arm up and open to revolve side angle. And lower the left hand. Walk the hands forward, pick up the back leg, and continue lifting the back leg as high as possible into a split. And then release the right foot down next to the left. Soften the knees, inhale, lift up, stand, arms overhead. And exhale, relax, rest the arms, breathe. Now, step the left foot back halfway, pyramid, Parshvottanasana. Align the hips. Soften the front knee. Come into the general form of the pose. Checking the stability of the feet, the alignment of the hips and shoulders. And then, as you're more comfortable, come deeper into that hamstring stretch over the right hip. Soften the knee as you inhale, align the neck and shoulders, and then deepen the stretch on the exhale, pulling the navel up away from that right thigh. Squeezing the quad muscle, lift up the kneecap. Then slowly release. Bend the right knee. Move the left foot back to spin up on the ball of the back foot for a lunge. Now, left hand on the mat. Lift the right arm. Twist to the right. Good. Very good. And spread the fingers. Breathe to the fingertips. Inhaling, broaden the chest. Exhaling, deepen the lunge. Perfect. Release the right hand down. Walk the hands forward. Pick up the back leg. And keep lifting the back leg as high as it'll go into a split. Bow the head down. And when you're done, rest the left foot down next to the right. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep up. Stand tall. Arms overhead. And then exhale, rest. Arms to your side. All right. Turn towards the side edge of the mat. Take a wide stance. And turn the toes out 45 degrees for goddess pose. Inhale, the shoulders roll up and back. And exhale, the tummy tucks in so you can deepen the squat. Bend the knees farther. Either keeping the hands on the knees or bring the hands up like goalposts, cactus arms. And then the tip of the thumb touching the tip of the first finger, chin mudra. Broaden on the inhale, draw the shoulder blades together onto the back, and then squeeze more energy into the core of the pelvis. On the exhale, you can deepen that squat. Good. And release the arms, straighten the legs. Bring the hands together like you're holding a sword. You can use like steeple hands or something. And then we'll have a 3-part inhalation and 1 long exhalation. You may want to just watch me demonstrate once so you can see where the inhale comes in again. And then exhale, sweep down like you're chopping through wood. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale. One more. Great job. Good work. Keep the feet wide apart. Fold forward and walk the hands over to that left hand corner. Pivot the left toes, turn them out to the short end of the mat. Now start to walk the hands diagonally away. Lower the hips. If needed, widen your stance. All right, switch to the other side. Walk the hands over to the right hand corner. Pivot the feet. Turn the right toes towards that end of the mat. And walk the fingertips diagonally away. Spiral the inner thighs back and apart. And melt the heart through the arms. Great. Now walk the hands back to the center. Turn the feet parallel and fold straight forward over the hips. Soften the knees on the inhale. Lift the shoulders back from the ears. And then exhale, straighten the knees. Press down through the feet and hands. Lift up through the navel center. Trying to bring the crown of the head to point towards the mat. If the feet were really wide apart, the crown of the head might actually touch the mat. Now slowly lift the head up. Lift the back up. Pivot the left foot, turn it out to the end of the mat, bend the left knee, and bring the left elbow on top of the knee for side angle pose. Roll the right shoulder up, extend the right arm, and lengthen over the right ear. If your stance is long enough, you've prepared, you can try bringing the left fingertips down to the mat, inside the foot or outside. Still trying to keep the shoulders stacked. The right armpit drawing back. The navel drawing in. The ears tilting back a little too. Alright, and then lift all the way up. Pivot the feet. Turn the right toes to the short end of the mat and bend the right knee. Now the right elbow will rest on the knee. And the left arm extend over the ear. Good. Excellent. You can stay breathing comfortably. If it doesn't inhibit or restrict the breath, try bringing the right hand to the mat. And just keep angling that top arm forward over the ear while drawing the arm bone deep into the shoulder blade glued onto the back. And release and lift all the way up. Good. And now let us come down onto the mat, prone position. Straighten everything out. Here, that's it. Good. Or cobra pose. And place the hands to either side of the chest. Squeeze the legs together and push down through the hips. And curl the head and shoulders up. Squeeze the buttocks and take your complete breaths in and complete breaths out. All right, and lower the chest down. Bend the right knee, take it out to the side. And once more, roll up into cobra with the chest. Start to twist, look back over the right hip and shoulder. And lower down the chest, straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee to the side. Inhale, roll the chest up, twist and look over that left shoulder. And then release. Come back down, straighten the left leg, And push up to table pose. Widen the knees. You may want to keep the knees on some cushion here. So I turn to the side and come to a wide-kneed child's pose. Lowering onto the elbows and forearms. And pressing the hips back to the heels. And lift the head and shoulders. And come back to easy seated pose. All right. Bhastrika breath. Bhastrika is the bellows breath. And you're going to employ the diaphragm to move the air in and out. So it'll be the belly moving and shouldn't be in the chest or shoulders. So if you feel a lot of this happening in the shoulders and chest, then go back to recognizing what's moving is the abdomen. The expansion on the inhalation, contraction on the exhalation. The way the blacksmith is forcing the air in and out of the bellows to build up the heat of his flame. If you start to feel dizzy, just stop and breathe normally. If you're ready, take another round. Rest for a bit. And then if you wish to complete one more round of Bhastrika breath. And rest that. You should be all nice and heated up now. So let's go onto something more energetic, which is boat pose. Balance on the sitting bone. So I'm coming off my cushion here for better balance. And lift up the heels, shoulders stay back. And we'll straighten the legs if that's possible. And take away the hands if that's available. Good, that's it. And keep that breath going. Very good. 2 more. 1 more breath. Perfect. Release. Bend the knees and open the knees wide. Cobbler pose. Start to fold over the hips a little bit. Trying to keep the chest from getting too compacted so that you're still comfortable breathing complete breaths in and relaxed, easy breaths out. Good. Now lift the head and open the legs to a wide angle. Let me go back to the cushion here, a little bit of a curve in the lower back, so the lower back can draw in and lift the rib cage up away from the hips. Getting more length in the spine makes it more flexible. And then starting to fold over the hips, relaxing on the inhalation to lengthen the front of the body, and to deepen on the exhalation through the core strength of lifting the navel to the spine. Long, easy breaths. Using Ujjayi breath will naturally lengthen the inhalation and the exhalation, as well as giving you a little auditory feedback as to what you're doing with your breath. If the elbows can reach to the floor, you can make prayer hands, rest the forehead on the back of the thumbs, and use that resistance of the thumbs pressing up into the forehead to align the neck and shoulders, allowing you possibly to even deepen that forward bend. Release and lift the back up. Good. And bring the legs forward. Lift up the right leg and cradle the right knee, the right shin towards the chest. You may take forklift arms underneath the outside of the shin and ankle. But eventually, we're trying to bring that heel up into the center of the hip, right to the left hip crease. And then bend the bottom leg to bring that heel underneath into half lotus. And if this is too painful in the ankle, or bring the right foot all the way to the mat. So you can do Sukhasana pose with the ankles on the mat, or half lotus with one foot on top, one foot under. And then if you're really flexible, you can go into the full lotus. But be in a comfortable enough position that you're still relaxed in breath. And we'll do the Brahmari pranayama. This is the bumblebee breath. So on the exhalation, make a slight humming sound with the lips gently closed, as though you're imitating the buzzing of a bumblebee out in the sunshine, flitting from flower to flower, collecting its nectar. Switch the legs, extend the right leg, massage the knee, and then cradle the left leg, bend the knee back, bring the shin across, bringing that left shin up towards your chest, And not allowing the ankle to sickle out to the side. Draw the little toe edge back. Keep the ankle straight. And then find a way to bring that shin a little deeper, stretching the hip a little more. Prepare for half lotus, full lotus, or simply putting the foot back down on the mat in Sukhasana. So just have half lotus to demonstrate. Get the sitting bones even. Move back a little bit with the buttocks so you're on the front edge of the sitting bones. The lower back can draw in. The hands just rest comfortably on the knees, thighs. And making the bumblebee breath here, Brahmari. Time to lay back onto your back and recline. Do a finishing sequence and then a reclining pranayama. So start now hugging the knees into the chest. Taking complete breaths. And then allow the feet to rest back onto the mat. Press them down, lift the buttocks, and slide the backs of your hands or a folded blanket under the buttocks and sit down on the hands. Then you can lift the legs, extend them up. And if you feel the urge to circle the ankles, try widening the legs, cobbler, whatever variation intuitively makes sense to you. Good. That's fine. And you can leave the hips down on the hands or start to lift the hips and tilt them up into a plow. Widen the legs to a wide leg plow. And bend the knees, round the back, and roll slowly back down with control to rest the feet back onto the floor. All right. And I'll extend the legs, widening the feet to the width of the mat, and then lift the arms up over the head, the arms equal width. Spread the fingers, stretch the palms, circle the wrists, and any other final stretch you need in your body. And when you're finished, prepare for Shavasana, bringing the arms down closer to your side with the palms face up. And adding any sweaters or blankets you need to stay warm. And once more, connect mentally with the flow of breath in the nostrils. Feeling the coolness of the inhalation, the warmth of the exhalation, letting go of any residual tension or tightness in the body. The floor is holding you now so that you don't have to hold your body anymore. Trustfully surrender to that floor's embrace. Let it hold you, support you, so that you can easily rest and let go. And with your mind, you're going to travel through each part of the body and breathe into that portion of the body. We'll start by focusing your awareness at the center of the forehead. Inhale to the center of the forehead and exhale to the center of the forehead. Again, inhale to the center of the forehead. Exhale to the center of the forehead. Once more, inhale to the center of the forehead. And exhale to the center of the forehead. Inhale to the third eye between the eyebrows. Exhale to the third eye. Inhale to the eyes. And exhale to your eyes. Inhale to the tip of the nostrils. And exhale to the tip of the nostrils. Inhale to the throat center. And exhale to the throat center. Inhale to the shoulders. And exhale to the shoulders. Inhale to the upper arms. And exhale to the upper arms. Inhale to the elbows. And exhale to the elbows. Inhale to the wrists. And exhale to the wrists. Inhale to the center of the palm. And exhale to the center of the palms. Inhale to all 10 fingertips. And exhale to all 10 fingertips. And again, inhale to all the fingertips. Exhale to all the fingertips. Inhale to the center of the palms. And exhale to the center of the palms. Inhale to the wrists. And exhale to the wrists. Inhale to the elbows. And exhale to the elbows. Inhale to the upper arms. And exhale to the upper arms. Inhale to the shoulders. And exhale to the shoulders. Inhale to the throat center. And exhale to the throat center. Inhale to the heart center. And exhale to the heart center. Inhale to the base of the rib cage, the base of the breastbone. And exhale to the base of the breastbone. Inhale to the navel center. And exhale to the navel center. Inhale to the sacral center. And exhale to the sacral center. Inhale to the root center. And exhale to the root center. Once more, inhale to the root center at the base of the spine. Exhale to the root center. Inhale to the sacral center. And exhale at the sacral center. Inhale to the navel center. And exhale to the navel center. Inhale to the base of the breastbone. And exhale at the base of the breastbone. Inhale to the heart center. And exhale to the heart center. Inhale to the throat center. And exhale at the throat center. Inhale to the tip of the nostrils. And exhale at the tip of the nostrils. Inhale to the corners of the eyes. And exhale at the inner corners of the eyes. Inhale to the third eye between the eyebrows. And exhale at the third eye. Inhale at the center of the forehead. And exhale at the center of the forehead. Inhale at the crown of the head. And exhale at the crown of the head. Inhale again to the crown. And exhale at the crown. Inhale once more to the crown. And exhale again at the crown. And now just breathe as though your whole body breathes. Softly expanding on the inhale, contracting, letting go on the exhale, pulsing with the breath, in the natural rhythm of life, the flow of prana in and out, and circulating this prana through every nook and cranny, every cell and every pore of your body, alive and vibrant with prana. please start to deepen your breath and begin to move once more to awaken your muscles and roll over to your side. Rest in that fetal position a while until your mind is fully awake and conscious, aware of the room around you. And then we'll come back up to an easy seated pose in your own time. Able to feel the breath in the nostrils with more awareness, keener observation skills, and more just general appreciation and gratitude for the breath. I bow to you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your practice. And thank you for your deep soul beauty. Namaste.